The grocery store should be a food haven break from the stress and hunger in our lives, but that isn't always the case. So here's 10 times the grocery store went beyond the ingredients on their food labels. Number 10. A hand grenade. Imagine you're working at customer service in a Canadian grocery store. Between your third A and ninth hockey trivia fact, you suddenly realize a hand grenade is just casually resting on your counter. Which of the following actions do you take? A. Trigger the sorry store alarm, sending emergency shouts of sorries to your fellow Canadians to get the hell out of there. B. Perform a beaver call to the sky so the Royal Canadian Mounties come and save the day. Or C. Pick it up, take it outside, and call the real police. Obviously. Well, in Canadian fashion, Kelly, a store clerk at Burlington, Ontario grocery store, did just that. Thankfully, the hand grenade was an inert one. The bottom of the grenade had been drilled out. No threats had been made previously, and police investigations led to no clear answers as to why or who had left an unusable grenade on the counter. One possible theory? Maybe someone got fed up with the lack of sales. Number 9. 2 baby birds and fish cakes. Rochelle Lane, a teacher from Seaham County, Durham, was sick to her stomach when she discovered 2 baby birds sticking out of her Aldi fish cakes. The 27-year-old was exposed to a beak and wing with feathers still intact and proclaimed she will never shop at Aldi again. Which is ironic, because she had no problem with dead fish in her fish cakes, said every vegan ever. Number 8. Reptile head and green giant broccoli. A woman in Churchill Falls, Newfoundland, found a meaty surprise with her frozen vegetables from a local grocery store. Disgusted to find a lizard head in my green giant veggies while eating supper, says Cassandra Marshall, an innocent broccoli-ingesting health-conscious woman. The bag of vegetables was bought at Walmart and shipped from a green giant broccoli family in Mexico. Marshall was also concerned about how there's still 4 legs, a body, and a tail missing. If it's a snake, there's a bunch of missing pieces. A representative from General Mills, which owns Green Giant, said the company has reached out to Marshall and is apologizing to Cassandra for her experience. Clearly, Marshall has uncovered a secret feud between Green Giant and our reptilian overlords. Number 7. Alien-like creature in apple juice box. Speaking of aliens, here's some creepy signs of extraterrestrial life in supermarkets. Lorna Fisher, a Tesco shopper in England, picked out an apple juice box with her boyfriend. What they ended up finding would shake their apple juice pouring expectations forever. After tasting the juice, she noticed it was completely horrible. It tasted rancid. Fisher cut the box open and saw what can only be described as a cross between a slug with erectile dysfunction and an expired churro from another dimension. Fisher's name could not have been more appropriate. She caught a slimy, terrifying thing. Fisher wanted compensation for her ordeal, but as expected, Tesco gave her £65 refund and a statement about investigating the matter with a side order of scarred for life wherever apple juice is nearby. Number 6. Tongue-eating parasite in sea bass diner. Be careful ordering unfilleted fish. A retired headmaster learned this the dangerous way when he found a tongue-eating parasite in a sea bass dinner. Paul Polly, a 62-year-old Morrison supermarket shopper in Wales, luckily noticed a yellow creature inside his fish right before he was about to take a bite. This type of parasite is called Cymathia exigua. Say that 5 times fast. Or more commonly known as the tongue-eating louse. They survive by entering the gills of fish and then working their way up to its tongue. Polly said, "It was disgusting. I love fish, but it puts me off it for life now." A spokesman for the Morrisons warned that in rare cases, unfilleted fish may contain natural circumstances on rare occasions. Morrisons apologized to Polly with a 20-pound voucher and a bottle of wine to hopefully keep his tongue from talking to a lawyer. Number 5. The mantis shrimp. Canned food is a convenient time-saving method to prepare food on the go. Sometimes you can also conveniently discover a seemingly unknown species from a can of sardines. A Johannesburg resident did just that and shared it online for others to find out what exactly it was. Internet investigators deemed it the mantis shrimp. A spokesman from the supermarket said it looked like a marine crustacean mixed with anchovies in the cooking process. Really? Anchovies? Anchovies from hell, maybe. Number 4. Accidentally finding new mushroom species. Mycologists, or fungi scientists, accidentally found a new species of mushrooms while shopping in London, Ontario. Just out of curiosity, Brian Dettinger and Laura Martinez Suze used a technique called DNA barcoding to find out what exactly porcini mushrooms were while shopping. The technique involves matching DNA from a database that houses known species to whichever sample is being studied. In this case, the Italian prepared porcini. Dettinger says none of them had scientific names. These were new species to science. These being Italian mushrooms, maybe they didn't want to admit what they were for fear of offending the Godfather. Number 3. Parisians keep shopping above mass graves beneath Paris supermarkets. Paris is a popular vacation attraction for lovers and romantics. The sights and sounds are the perfect for taking your love, finding love, buying jewelry above 200 skeletons while shopping. Wait, what? Archaeologists were asked to excavate below Monoprix supermarket before moving forward with expansions. The French National Institute for Prevention Archaeological Research knew the supermarket was resting on a hospital that operated from the 12th through the 17th century, but didn't expect to find such a massive grave. Céline Bonlia, the spokesman for the institute, says it's the first discovery of its kind. Men, women, and children were carefully placed beside each other to save space during a period of famine or extreme fever. Shoppers were encouraged to keep shopping since there was no real danger or immoral behavior, unless the ghosts have been awoken and are enraged by Gap's new fall styles. Number 2. World's deadliest spider nests in banana. When picturing the world's most deadly spider, you probably picture it in a distant land, torturing exotic animals or attacking hikers in Brazil who are too drunk to realize what they're toying with. But what about unknowingly taking a nest of the most venomous species of spider in a ripe banana you got on sale on your local grocery store? That's what happened to Maria Layton, a British woman who was looking forward to making banana splits with her daughter. She was about to pass the banana to her daughter when she noticed little white threads around the banana and soon realized it was a spider nest. This particularly nasty critter is listed by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's most venomous spider, with a neurotoxin so deadly it takes just 0.000000021 ounces to kill a mouse. Not only that, the venom can induce erections that last hours for males, though they are very painful. Looking on the bright side, it could have been a present to her husband for Valentine's Day. Number 1. $17 million in cocaine seized by Berlin police. Ever get annoyed at UPS for delivering the wrong package to you? Well, imagine losing $17 million in cocaine to Berlin police because your banana boxes were seized, and now you're probably the laughingstock in the crime world. It's Berlin's largest catch of cocaine ever. The drugs were found in 14 stores of the Aldi supermarket chain across Berlin. Investigators were searching more banana deliveries at other Aldi markets. It's actually the second time police found drugs in banana boxes. In January 2014, police found 120 kilograms of cocaine, which ended up being traced back to a drug cartel in Colombia. Next time, hide your cocaine in turnip boxes. No one cares about turnips.